Now, the Florence Griswold Museum, it is incredible. It always has something new to see.
I know, and Marcy Jones is there live this morning right at the museum to show us one of the new exhibitions. Marcy, what is this exhibition all about?
Good morning, you guys. Yes, that's right. So we just kind of stepped back from the first part of the museum that you step into, and now we are in this fabulous forest green, really lovely, really meaningful, and thoughtfully put together photography exhibition. I am here with Jenny, the curator of this exhibition. Good morning.
Good morning.
So first, you were like, you know what? I think we should start with this beautiful, portrait, let's say, of the Florence Griswold. This is the estate, right? The house.
This is Florence Griswold's boarding house, and today the museum. And it's really the reason we're here, right? The museum grew up around the Lyme art colony, Florence's family. But what this exhibition shows is how many layers of history are here.
Yeah.
And so what we have here are contemporary photographs. They're black and white, and each one holds a kind of hidden history, encouraging us to think more deeply about what happened here before our time.
That's so important, and I know that you pointed out something that's in the photograph that you'll also see on the floor, and that holds a very big significance. Tell us about that.
That's right. It's really the inspiration for the exhibition itself. The museum is so much about the importance of place and the layers of history. So these are the witness stones, and you're seeing some of them are on the ground, and they honor the people who were enslaved here on this site and on other sites in Old Lyme in the days before Florence's family were here. So some of those people were owned by the Noyes family on a house that was on the site before Florence's house.
Wow. So tell us a little bit about the process of putting this all together and where you got all of the different pieces for it.
Right.
It's been like a treasure hunt.
It is like a treasure hunt, and that's kind of what curators do, and archivists and historians, and even the photographer himself, William Williams, is a curator and photographer based at Haverford College, but he's a Connecticut artist, which is the story that our museum tells. So he went to Yale, and he knew the photographer Walker Evans, and so Yale qualifies him as a Connecticut artist, which is so important for our museum to tell.
Lucky us.
And then, he brings his own research, and Carolyn Wakeman is the person who founded the Witness Stones Project, and so she did all this digging, and in the museum's archives found this scrapbook that alerted us to the fact that an enslaved family was here in the generations before Florence Griswold's family.
That's incredible. Now we have moved back to the next room, and this is really fun because you were telling me off camera that these are some things that you or your family members, friends would recognize from around us, but it's through a totally different lens. So tell us about that.
Absolutely, yeah. So we're looking at a wall dedicated to the history of the Amistad, and so what you will see is that you'll recognize a lot of sites you may have been to before, such as Yale's campus, New Haven. On other walls, there are sites from Middletown, Norwich, Hartford, and what William does is through his lens, he shows us these contemporary landscapes, but he wants to remind us that so much happened on this land before our time. History of African Americans who contributed to our economy, and really they're the reason that we're here is because so much of their involuntary labor led to the successes of Connecticut and the land that we live on. And so with this exhibition, we really want to honor them. We have their names, and their labor is so important. They really deserve to be remembered and honored. And I think there's no better and more beautiful way to learn that history than through William's photographs.
And this exhibit has been open since February, and it runs through another very important date.
Right, so it's through Juneteenth. On June 22nd, we're going to have a very special program at the museum on the lawn, which is jazz and poetry. So there'll be 4 renowned poets speaking poems inspired by the Witness Stones and the enslaved people who are on our site. So Marilyn Nelson, Rhonda Ward, these are really well-known poets, and then accompanied by jazz. The artist, William Williams, will also be here, and he'll be signing books, which will have just come out. They should go to press very soon.
What a special day. If people want to find out information about that or just about the museum in general, what's the best place for them to get that?
The website, absolutely. Please check the website for details. You'll find everything there. You can register for the event if you'd like to. And it should be a really fun day.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Jenny. Guys, come on out. So much fun and lots to see.
Thank you, Marcy. I love the Wee Fairy Village that they do there every year, too. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. Bring the kids. They'll love it.
Absolutely.